Tyrese Haliburton is currently leading the best offense in the NBA and is one of the most impactful offensive players in all of basketball. Last season, the Pacers were ranked 21st in offensive rating, and so far this season, the Pacers have the best offensive rating in the NBA. The Pacers were 35-47 last season, good for the 11th seed. Now they're 10-8 and in the quarterfinals of the in-season tournament. The Pacers have finally turned the corner on the rebuild, and it's all centered around Tyrese Haliburton. But what is the reason for this offensive explosion? The Pacers currently have the highest offensive rating of all time at 123.8, and they score 129 points per game, the highest in the NBA. This insane offensive explosion can be attributed to a multitude of factors. Their offseason additions have helped fill gaps this team needed. The Pacers are also shooting extremely well from the field, and their pace of play is the fastest and best in the league, leading them to scoring more points. The final reason why they are so good offensively is that Tyrese Haliburton is playing like an MVP. Bruce Brown and Obi Toppin were the two main additions to this Pacer team in the offseason, and they've had a huge impact. Bruce Brown is averaging 11.6 points per game, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. The championship point guard has helped bring a winning mentality to Indiana, along with an intensity on the defensive end. The other addition, Obi Toppin, has helped the offensive end tremendously. Obi Toppin is currently averaging 12.6 points per game on 60% from the field. His ability to be a lob threat and backdoor cutter has helped the point guards on the Pacers tremendously. If we look at the top lob duos in the NBA, we see that Tyrese Haliburton and Obi Toppin are up there with the best of them. It's just helped this offense become so much better than it was before last season when they didn't have Toppin. Toppin's athletic ability has finally been put to use in Indiana, as he's found an effective role with the Pacers. The Pacers as a team are shooting at an unbelievable level currently. The Pacers are shooting 50% from the field, which is number 1 in the NBA, and 37.8% from 3, which is 5th in the NBA. Their increased ability to score everywhere on the court makes everything easier for this team and makes their pace of play that much deadlier. This Pacer team is currently leading the league in pace at 104 possessions per game. This means that the Pacers are getting more possessions per game than any other team, and they can do this because their transition offense is so potent. They score with ease in transition, and it opens up their ability to score quickly. With this pace of play in combination with their elite shooting, they're able to put up insane numbers we're seeing, but it still wouldn't be possible without Tyrese Haliburton. Tyrese Haliburton is the captain of the helm of this explosive offense. He is averaging 27 points per game and 11.8 assists per game on 51%, 44%, and 88% shooting splits. He is playing at an MVP level, which has helped the Pacers fast-track their rebuild. Tyrese currently has the highest offensive rating in the NBA at 126.7. and a lot of factors have helped him become statistically the best offensive player in the league. Haliburton's pick and roll offense has been one of the best in the NBA. Currently, he scores 1.24 points per pick and roll possession, which is second in the NBA. But even if you try to get the ball out of his hands, it won't matter. Haliburton has the highest assists percentage in the league at 46.4. This statistics means that 46% of the time he passes the ball to his teammate, they will score. Currently, Haliburton is an unstoppable force, where if you let him score, he'll dominate. And if you force him to pass, he'll make sure his teammates get great looks, and the whole team dominates. All of this builds into an insanely high offensive rating and how he's become the captain of the best offensive team in basketball. What Haliburton and the Pacers are doing so far this season is extremely impressive and something that needs to be discussed. No one knows how long they'll be able to keep it up, but they're on pace to have the highest offensive rating of all time. They've improved an insane amount from where they were last season, mainly due to the MVP play of Tyrese Haliburton raising the floor of his teammates, and it's exciting to watch this Pacers team play.